on my way now. I'm on my way now.
Oh, good afternoon. I usually do my groceries on a Friday morning, and in Australia we had a public holiday Thursday. I'm now starting to lose my voice. So, and it threw a spanner in the works for a couple of things with trades and getting stuff done. Kids were off, so Friday kind of became my Thursday, and then today I caught up on things. So the kids came with me to get groceries this morning, but the weather was so good, so we quickly like chucked everything away, caught up with a girlfriend, kids played, had morning tea, came home, and the weather was still stunning. We had massive storms on Thursday. We were supposed to go to the zoo and we had to cancel it. So that's it, get your swimmers on, we're outside, we washed the car, I painted, I'm covered in paint. So I had a very productive reno day. Mowed the lawns, garden, weed, house is bomb site. And it's late in the afternoon, my kids are having dinner, and I thought I better pull my groceries out and do a grocery haul with you guys. It's a bit of a bits of one because it is school holidays, and we kind of go like this depending on the event. My kids have had lots of catch-ups and outings, but we've been very strategic on a couple of things. We've only bought stuff this morning for morning tea, or we went to the movies last week. Even if we were going to go to the zoo, we were going to like pack all our food because we were allowed to. So I think last week's grocery haul was quite cheap, well under budget, and this week I spent $144.72, which included fruit and veg. Just for convenience, I've got the kids. Husband's gone away, he's back this afternoon, about to come in, so I want the kids to get bathed. For convenience, it was just a lot easier, school holidays, to grab the one spot and go. They usually like coming to the fruit and veg place with me, but I just wanted to really, this sounds kind of lazy, I just wanted to get it done and go home so we can go enjoy ourselves. So that's what I done. So I'll turn you around and show you everything. It's a bit of a bit size. I'm going to talk through groceries this week, and I looked at my last video, not my last video, the video before, like a vlog, and I'm like, I'm going to share with you my curry recipe. I didn't upload it. I didn't share it with you. So I might vlog tomorrow, Sunday, and try and upload it straight away, and I'll share 2 recipes that I have already cooked, eaten, are delicious, and I need to share. So it'll be my curried sausages. Did we have curried sausages last night for dinner? We did, and it was really, really yum. My daughter had seconds, big bowl seconds, loved it. My son's a bit picky at the moment. He's still hungry, okay. And then I done like a casserole, but I put like the chuck steaks just in, so they're like big chunky bits of meat. So I'll try and vlog tomorrow and put those 2 recipes up, so we're gonna be eating those for the week. But let me spin you around and show you my full groceries for under $150 for the family of 4 plus a dog and a cat. I only grabbed 2 lots of milk this week, 2 lots of 3, still supporting the Norco, because I just didn't need it. I thought I would have gone through milk a lot quicker, and we haven't, which is fantastic because it's not cheap. So that saved us quite a bit of money this week when it came to the total of everything we have purchased. Custard, the kids have already started consuming. Nice little treat for school holidays. Okay, put it on the bench, good boy. That'll do. You can go watch some little bit of TV. They are so tired. Okay, we grab one of these every week. If you're in Queensland, where did spring go? It has been so hot. My kids were running under the sprinkler today. Yesterday we were in the neighbour's pool for quite some time. It's literally gone from winter pajamas to sleeping in a singlet overnight. So my breakfast is now pretty much going to be like overnight oats, yogurt, frozen fruit, granola, yogurt, frozen fruit. So I've grabbed the yogurt, which I'll probably start to see more in the grocery shops. Cream. My son had some friends come over Wednesday, so we made scones, delicious. Love having cream available. You can make butter out of it. You can make savory dishes out of it, like the creamy mushroom chicken dish. You can make sweets out of it, like scones. You can put a dollop in your coffee, which is really nice. I talk about it all the time. We would know by now we do like the cream. Coke is 40% off, and when we do a lot of renovations, so like this today, I have been painting like crazy downstairs, not even downstairs, outside. I've been touching things up. You know when you have that list of things to do where, oh, I'll fix that, I need to get that done, I need to get that done. We kind of done that today. The kids played in the backyard. It was fantastic. My kids sprayed every car that came down our street and they all waved and laughed at the kids. And I'm like painting and getting things done. It was fantastic, very productive. But at the end, it's nice to come into an icy cold can of Coke. My husband and I enjoy it. So they were 40% off, so I grabbed a big box of those. Yes, we could probably sit down and have a soda water with some Quiddle in it. Doesn't hit the spot. I prefer a can of Coke. Now, I had the coupon code or the discount code for the online shopping this week. So when $150, you get $10 off. Hence, the toilet paper. I always, when they do the $10 off, I'll grab some toilet paper. And it seems to work really well for our family. When we have the coupon code or the discount code, I grab the toilet paper and I've always got the perfect supply for our family. I have grabbed 2 loaves of bread. What will happen this week? Who knows? My kids have been snacking like crazy. We have gone through 2 lots of these. We have gone through half the arrowroots. We've had loads of fruit. So last week I ended up popping out and getting more fruit for the kids. I got another massive watermelon and more bananas and they consumed the whole lot. So potentially I'll have to grab more this week, but I did grab quite a bit as well. I got bananas, watermelon, 3 lots of strawberries. This little beauty here was $7.50. My son is going to savor and enjoy every single blackberry. $7.50. It's a treat because I find that really expensive. He would eat all of that in probably 2 minutes flat. Treat for school holidays until the price starts coming down more. But just pears. My daughter loves pears. Massive kiwi fruits, cucumber, apples, more different apples, green apples, red apples, carrots, potatoes. Tomatoes are for me. They're actually a really nice, vibrant red tomato. Tomatoes and crackers are my favorite at the moment. Honey, because we're kind of getting a bit low. Honey's getting really expensive, and I have found a guy that sells it, I think, for $1 more than what Coles do. So do I change my honey supplier from Coles to a local supplier? Wait and see. And then jelly, because it's going into summer. Who doesn't love jelly? Custard and jelly, ice cream and jelly. Just plain old jelly. So next week I've actually got the blue and purple ones. I don't think it's the Coles one. I think it's the aeroplane jelly that I've actually got organized. So, and then bread. We'll just see how the kids go with consuming things for the week. We've done loads of snacking this week. I've got like a little, don't mind, I'm literally loading the dishwasher. In here, it's like my little cracker drawer. So I've got like the Jats, crackers, I've got the wafer crackers. I need to have my little cheese platter that I never ended up eating a few weeks ago. It's just been sitting in the fridge. So we have been snacking on a lot of things. Probably not eating as much bread. Bread's pretty much been like toast in the morning or after bath. My kids get hungry again. So they might have like another piece of toast. But we're kind of we're going away from porridge. I'm going to attempt to have my kids on some overnight oats. I don't know how that's going to go, but I can get oats for $1.65 for, I think it's a kilo of oats, which is really cheap compared to bread. Bread has gotten really expensive. So anyway, dinners for the week. We have been pretty chilled the last week. We've had curried sausages. We did have the stew. I had tacos. If you watched my Instagram, I shared a photo. I made homemade tacos. Oh, not tacos, nachos. So good. So mince that I get from the butcher. I've got bucket loads sitting in my freezer. My taco mince, the big thing I had from Costco from ages ago, but you can buy or make your own from anywhere you can. And then I had that big bag of corn chips that I bought probably 2-3 weeks ago. Put that down. I rinsed off a can of red kidney beans that I had sitting in the cupboard. Melted a bunch of cheese on top and then grilled it, and then took it out and I put big dollops of sour cream, and I had an avocado, and then I had half a jar of that salsa, that $1.50 salsa dish jar. So, oh, itchy nose. So I like put that all on the top, and the kids have not actually had nachos before, and it's like their minds were blown. And my husband came home, he had like the scraps, but he's like, this is really, really yum. So we've had that. The kids have got 2-minute noodles tonight, so there will be a little bit of structure. Oh, we tried last week. Go watch last week's video. Those little chicken Kiev balls that are Coles home brand, I think it is. Sorry, just squashing an ant. Those chicken, They're really nice. So the other night we had dinner on the back deck as we were watching the sun go down, and I was like, let's do bits tonight. So I like boiled some broccoli and carrot. Little Miss wanted broccoli and carrot. I had leftover rice because we had sweet and sour chicken that was sitting in the freezer from ages ago. So I had some veggies, rice. I cooked up those Kiev balls, so good, and some chips. So the kids had chicken, Kiev balls, chips, and Little Miss had carrot and broccoli. Husband and I had broccoli, carrot, rice, and Kiev balls, and my son had rice and carrot. It was fantastic, and I kind of got rid of stuff that was in my fridge that had to get eaten. But this week, oh, look, I'm kind of raiding my freezer, so I'm getting very low on fish, which is fantastic, but I do have quite a bit of those chicken crumb tenders, which means I'm gonna make sushi one night this week. Let me try and vlog that day when I make that lot of sushi, and I'll share it with you guys. It's getting so warm in the evenings. I think sushi is probably a really nice thing to have. So I'll do sushi. We'll probably have a bit more of that stew that I made, so I'll share that in tomorrow's vlog, the stew that I made up. I have got frozen chicken breasts in the freezer. Do I do a barbecue? Do I do chicken burgers? Or do I do creamy mushroom chicken? I don't have mushrooms. I would need to buy mushrooms, so maybe midweek when I need to top up the fruit, because my kids are fruit bats, I can grab some mushrooms and we could do chicken creamy mushroom with mashed potato. There's got another ant. There is too much chicken. I think there's like a kilo of chicken breast. I'll use half of that to do the creamy mushroom chicken, and then the other half, what can I do with that? You know what I could do with that? Like really thin strips of chicken, and do honey, soy, ginger, garlic. I've got all of that, and I could marinate it for like a couple of days, and then we could either just cook it on a hot plate or the barbecue, and I could just like a bowl of rice, and I could like thinly cut carrot. I could put on some fresh cucumber, some tiny broccoli, and kind of do like a rice bowl stir fry kind of a thing. So maybe I will do that. We're probably going to have toasted sandwiches. I like to do homemade pizza. I have all the ingredients to do homemade pizza apart from mushrooms. If I get mushrooms, I'll get extra to do the creamy mushroom chicken and the pizza. I don't know how many dinners I'm up to, but because it is such a cruisy sort of thing, we're having like later breakfast, later lunch, and dinners aren't being like super massive. Maybe we'll do a taco night or an enchilada night. Maybe I'll use one of those chicken breasts when I'm slicing it all up, and I'll season it with taco mince, and we'll do enchiladas. So I need sour cream. I think I got some sour cream, or I could use that Philadelphia spread. I've got some capsicums, cheese. I've got a little bit of salsa still left over. I've got wraps in the freezer. I could make enchiladas and then like serve it with a side of rice, some fresh tomatoes cut up, some fresh cucumber cut up. That's a meal idea there. I do have steaks in the freezer, but I want to save them when you like a big barbecue night, like barbecue corn, baked potatoes, and that kind of thing. So we'll save that. But I think that's probably enough meal ideas or structure for the next week, because it is highly likely the kids will have toast, some 2-minute noodles. Dinner might be like a grazing platter. I've still got in my fridge, I've still got in my fridge. Is this like 2-3 weeks ago we're talking now, when I bought all these cheeses because I wanted to sit outside and relax one afternoon? Nothing's gotten eaten. None of it. It's all just sitting there saying, please. Let's just hope it's not out of date. These things usually stay in date. 13th of October. I'm going to have to do it one night. Favorite goat's cheese. I'm going to have to sit down and consume. Doesn't go off till the 29th of November. We're fine. But I mean, blue cheese. This is my favorite. 23rd of October. So, you know, it's coming up. It's next month. I need to get in there and eat it. Let me show you my freezer. So my parents came around yesterday and Mum bought some bread rolls, and they bought a watermelon. Not that one. That one. I ran out of Glad wrap because we never use it. That's the leftover curry sausages that we had. Very, very tasty. That's kind of what's happening in my little compartment there, they're probably no good, I'm not gonna lie. And that's kind of where we're sitting. They're the biscuits my kids have been snacking on. That's the bread my mum brought over yesterday as well. I've taken out an apple juice. The kids are gonna have that tomorrow. So, still loads of eggs. So that's pretty much my update on how my fridge is sitting. That was the leftover cream, which, oh, she might not be any good anymore from the scones we had the other night. I've still got my cream cheese and my Philadelphia cheese and sour cream. So I could easily make that, what do we call it? What do we call it? Enchiladas. And there's that jar of salsa. So I'm pretty set. The only thing I've just realized is I've got a full thing of yogurt there. Don't think I needed to buy that other one. So I'm going to have to make sure we eat it, which is fun. It's all good. But that's groceries for the week. That is my dinner planning for the week. The past 2 weeks I've been really low on budget. But in saying that, I started pre-planning. Have you seen my dog? Oh, don't mind my floors. Where did she go? Where did she go? Voila! She's completely deaf now. Completely deaf. She only hears if you like bang on something and she feels the vibration. But what was I saying? I started doing my grocery order for next week and they do have a discount code, spend $2.50, get $20 off maybe. And I'm going through and I'm hitting the marks and everything. I'm like, oh, I could stock up on that. That's half price, that's half price, that's half price. So maybe next week will be a big shop, but stay tuned when I finally finish editing. School holidays, I need to get more organized with my editing on school holidays because my time is just consumed with the kids. So I'm definitely out of whack when it comes to filming and uploading on school holidays. I should know by now. About revisiting the budget. Definitely had to change our grocery side of it, but I'm going to sit down and share it with you and talk through a bunch of stuff. But I'm going to put this all back into the fridge and pantry. It was fun. More than happy to take it out and do the grocery haul with you guys because I know these are probably my some of my top rating videos are the grocery haul ones, and I think you guys just appreciate me talking about dinner ideas, sharing thoughts on things, the reality about, yeah, my kids have had 2-minute meals for dinner, or, you know, they just ate a whole packet of crackers for afternoon tea, down to some budget dinner ideas and that kind of thing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm getting really tired. So I put these away. We're gonna run a bath. It's well past bath time. And I'm gonna get this video up to you as soon as my kids go down and I sit down with, I was gonna say a cup of tea and a biscuit, but it's really hot outside. So if I can put a Coke into the freezer, I've deserved it today. I even took my kids for a walk and the dog. That's why she's probably so tired. So I might put a Coke in the freezer, and then when the kids go down, I'll raid the fridge and I eat all the broken crap leftover pieces of crackers that my kids don't want to eat, and I'll upload this video to you tonight. If you're on school holidays, I hope you are sane and well. If it's just a normal day for you, I hope you're having a lovely day. I hope all is well, and we will talk soon. Bye.
Best for a while, trying to please everyone else around me. I've been putting on my face.